Tell me something I don't know, Penultimo. Perhaps it is time to consider adding another member to your dynasty. Just to be on the safe side, I've done some research and discovered that you have around 82 cousins. We'll need some sort of a test to narrow the number down a bit. Do you have any ideas? I don't need a successor. I will live forever. As the Saudi Arabian king would have no doubt thoughts about himself not that long ago. Well, I'm not going to say unfortunately, but he did pass away. I can't really say I feel sorry for him, to be quite honest, but for whatever reason, the Western leaders did definitely decide to say their gratitude to his work. And even in Australia, like a lot of the landmarks around here had the flags flown at half-mast, which is quite ridiculous, really.
Reliable source that there be gold in them there hills, boy. I suggest you send some men to find it.
Alrighty, well, if you call me a boy, I might as well send some boys over. If you are yet to establish an army, you can send your palace guard to explore the island. You may have to fund several expeditions until we find the gold deposit.
Our research team.
Okay, and thankfully we've just got mines unlocked. So, we've got some coal or iron over here, sorry. What we're going to have to do is click on the explore button. The way that you explore is because it's $1,000 for every time you send out an exploration team out. It's best to go ahead and like tell them to just come out all the way to the side, like on the other side of the island is what I wanted to say, because that way.
So excited! I was fishing when Captain Joe's magical compass went crazy. I left my boat to mark the spot and swam back to the shore to tell you.
If we want the Black Pearl, we have to make a large expedition to find it. We can be rich beyond a mortal's imagination. Complete all tasks to find the Black Pearl. So that way they'll actually traverse the whole island. And I'm pretty sure once they walk, they still explore. As in they just don't look at the region around. But, goddamn Penultimo. Let's have a look at where there could be some deposits. I mean, I don't think that... Oh, there's one here. So I'll tell him just to come around here, actually. I can't imagine it being that far away on this side of the islands, but... we'll have to wait and see. He is the expedition team. Where are they? Here they are. We're running across with their muskets. After all, we are in the colonial era. So we've got to export some logs. We should have almost done that.
Positively pipped about you dabbling in suspicious acts. You should concentrate your efforts on feeding his growing royal swine.
His Majesty finds this disturbing. He hopes that you shall not forget the pledge you gave him, and will continue to serve your duties without question. El Presidente has sworn his allegiance to the people, not to any king. We won't be having any of these shenanigans. Let's go actually build that grocery then, shall we? Which would be in... Good question. Good question. Oh, the creamery must be new. Produces cheese from milk. Don't remember that being there. Alright, so let's try not to embarrass myself too much and actually find this grocery. Welfare and media, here it is. I'll place it. I'll actually demolish some of these houses. Uneven terrain, okay. Well, that didn't really demolish all that many houses, but that's life. We've got to build a new library. And gain expedition progress. Alright. In the meantime though, let's keep on researching stuff. Because why not, right? And built another library. So our people can be all that much smarter. Make it face the same way. There we go. And that should do the trick. Zoom back out. Have a look at what these guys are doing. Yeah, so as you can see, when they walk across, they keep on removing that fog of war.
Instructed me to present you with...
Or that fog, at least. Probably shouldn't have accepted the 5,000 gold just then, but...
Thanks to your efforts, the revolutionary movement is growing stronger.
We will go ahead and get 3 educated citizens. What are they? Okay, that's actually where they're exploring too. I'm really hoping that this is the gold deposit. Really hoping. Otherwise, we're going to have to be exploring quite a bit. No, that's a uranium deposit. Okay. So, do I see anything that could potentially be here? Not really. Actually, tell them to explore. Come out over here. I mean, we've got a good chance that one of these two mines are going to be gold, so I'm hoping that's going to be the case.
To hit the bottom, we need a plan. So while Penultimo was rifling the library, I took my time to read an old book about deep sea diving.
That's the way to go. Centuries ago, brilliant scholars used simple underwater bells to hold air while diving to reach long-lost treasures. You have to build a new Catholic mission and appropriate its bell in the name of the revolution. Build a new Catholic mission. Gain expedition progress. That is pretty amazing though. People used, or back in the good old days, people used bells to go ahead and dive deep down in the water. That is amazing. The ingenuity of people is just unbelievable.
We found out how to use it.
Alright, so we are unlocking more and more things because of our research. Let's go build that Catholic mission though, and then burn it down. Where are we? It should be here. Catholic mission, yes. Build it there.
While His Majesty finds your islands back.
Alright, how are the planks going? We should be researching that right now. So we'll also go with the paper, red tape, and the constitution as well. And I'm pretty sure that's it for the colonial era once we have our own constitution. These guys are exploring nice and hard. Building that new Catholic mission, which is one of the primary objectives. And these other ones are main objectives, of course. We're going to have to start building some houses as well. So let's go to residential and I think I might wait until we get into the World Wars, because then we'll be able to get the tenements and that will produce more bang for the buck. Be able to hold a lot more people in there. Ooh. Have we discovered what we need? Where are we? Actually, we're not even there at the first mine yet.
His Royal Majesty has instructed me to present you.
We just discovered the number of times you...
There's a mine there as well. That's coal. So what this is. That's iron.
Jolly good, old chap. You've given His Majesty's subjects food, so now you should make them pay for it.
I say this free food thing seems illogical. Why should the crown waste its profits to feed the people? His Majesty says no free lunch, and he means it. Now be a good dear and issue the edict. Just don't listen to that radical woman and her extra rations idea. Let's go actually increase revolutionary support. That's bauxite. Okay.
Yeah, I tested the underwater bag.
Oh, I probably should listen to that, but I really want to click on these guys, explore, and come around over. I don't know, where can they come to? I'm assuming this has got to be the gold, right?
When do we charge?
Charge whenever you want, sir, as long as you find me the deposits of gold. I'd assume it has to be this one. So we're almost there anyway. So let's go ahead and check out. Cannot be serviced, no road connection, really? So close. Oh, don't tell me it's like in one of those really awkward positions.
There was gold in those mountains. Jolly good, old chap. I believe it's only fair that I get a piece of the pie, having supplied the information and all that.
Don't think so. We will enjoy the sovereignty of our own people. Let's go. Tropico will get all the gold with increased revolutionary support. So, damn. That's not going to work, is it? I'm probably going to have to demolish this, aren't I? There's no way that we can fix this up at all. That's really unfortunate. Oh well, we'll fix that up a little bit later once we're swimming in money. So for now, let's just go ahead and go back to the build menu. Go to entertainments, maybe luxury entertainment, and build an opera house right next to El Presidente's
After suffering 1,000
house.
cuts, we
Make sure we're researching everything as well. Oh, sorry. Been clicking way too many things that I don't need to be clicking. So yeah, we should be getting close to finishing this mission actually, because we've almost researched everything in the colonial era. We're doing very well for ourselves as well. Got a bit of gold. Let's see the description for the Dolphinarium. Unfortunately, we cannot. Get a nightclub. Don't really see too many other new things though. Obviously, it's just in the Waterborne section. All the new stuff. As the logging camp is working hard.
Jolly good, old chap.
Alright, you actually want us to issue the edict. So, go extra rations. Issue.
Thanks to your efforts, the
Import some more revolutionaries. That should work our magic. Let's go ahead and... that's what that ding sound is. It's the missions, isn't it? No doubt someone has already called me out on it.
Brilliance, his royal.
Have a new lumber mill, hey? We'll have to extend it out here. Okay. There's lots of trees around there, so hopefully that'll do them good.
Those divers. They said they are too underpaid to go on such a dangerous mission.
If we didn't need them, I would propose you motivate them with a gunshot to their heads, but I'm afraid that wouldn't work. Give them what they want so that we can get our hands on that beautiful pearl. Bribe 5 fishermen and gain expedition progress. Fishermen can be found toiling in wharves and oyster farms. Okay. So let's see if we can actually click on anyone here.
Yeah.
Here we go. Bribe him. Yep. I think we've got more than enough money to bribe all these guys. 10,000? Ay caramba. Maybe we don't have all this money to bribe everyone around here. Oh, what did I just do? Oh, wait, it's autosave, isn't it? That's exactly what it is.
At your service.
Alright. Oh, currently on cooldown. Okay. So it seems like you can't just go ahead and spam people with bribing him.
Daddy got me a wooden doll.
Actually, I bribed a guy's wife who I don't think is Salma. Who's Salma? It's her. Didn't I just bribe her? I'm pretty sure I did, but you can never bribe enough people though, really. Raymondo. So that's the guy. Go bribe him. Fisherman bribed only 2. We've been giving away way too much money to I don't know who. He's a fisherman, right? Bribe him. And we are going to be massively in debt now. There we go. That's at least 3 out of 5 now. So we're doing something right. It seems like anyway. Can't go about researching any more things either. Let's go speed things up. I don't know why they slow down. I must have been pressing too many weird things.
I love Tropico at sunset.
6 citizens arrive, and we are making money slowly but surely, so that's good to see as well. Should be getting very, very close
Red tape.
to at least bribing all the fishermen. Sucks that I didn't bribe like the fishermen all in one go though. Can't bribe that guy. There should be 4 fishermen bribed. What? So even if they're on ships. Oh, shite. That's not good. You'd think that because they are working on an oyster farm that they'd be fishermen. They said like one of them's, yeah, this one's a fisherman. Here we go. There should be 4. There we go. You'd think that Teamsters wouldn't be working in an oyster farm. What is this shenanigans? Kind of want to banish this guy because I've had enough of his crap. But I guess I now understand why Teamsters go, because I need to go to the dock. Okay, so that makes sense actually. There we go, that's 5 fishermen.
The leaders of the Tropican nation, in our desire to put into words the will of the Tropican people to follow and obey the laws of the state and maintain the traditional universal Tropican values of liberty, peace, love, understanding, siesta, and hidden Swiss bank accounts, do hereby sign the first legitimate constitution of Tropico.
The effect is increases support for independence, allows amending the constitution once independence. So I'm assuming there's going to be another mission thrown at us very, very shortly.
Tropico itself has given us a way to gain our...
Here they want us to export some gold, and here they want us to build 6 country houses. Here we go.
Weren't sufficient, old fellow. Even Penultimo can dive that deep if he holds his breath.
European scientists are already experimenting with the bathyscaphe, a more sophisticated and complex method to reach the deepest depths. A friend of mine runs Tropico, a company obsessed with parts. They can disassemble a bathyscaphe and ship it to us in the form of thousands of tiny bits. The rest is do it yourself. Import 10,000 resources, find the Black Pearl. Okay, so I guess we're going to be importing
Underwater bell tests were...
lots of parts. I'm not quite sure how we import stuff though. We need, like, do we need to tell them to import? Or are they going to be doing things on their own? Like, that is a great question. The crown sends us more money.
The
Here we
world
go.
is getting smaller, old chap. One wrong word to the wrong person, and soon the shores of Tropico will be teeming with treasure hunters, all after the Black Pearl.
And we can't have that happening. Even though Tropico can ship them the normal way, I believe that smuggling the parts will be much better for us. Luckily, the smugglers who operate in our seas can be bought off with the money. We're going to build 2 smugglers' docks, and special trade routes will become available. Okay, so how do we get around to doing that? It's not going to be here. Oh, it is going to be here. So, illegally imports extra goods from started import trade routes. Provides additional trade routes with the smugglers. Okay. Right, and then we'll connect them up with roads. Hopefully that'll work. And this guy as well. Oh, no. There we go. They should get to work. We probably should be importing as well. Trade. Currently, there are no active trade routes. And we have to be importing stuff, supposedly. I'm not quite sure what to do. But I think what I'll do is I'll end this episode right here, right now. We'll be back very shortly with some more Tropico. And we'll be back into this episode. I'm assuming that we actually have to import stuff of our own. The game's not going to import stuff just randomly. So we'll be back doing that next episode, and that should be it for this very mission. Until next time though, I'll see you very shortly with more El Presidente.